blind pedophile sex trafficker of all time. And the the interview that took place with the second most unjustly maligned person, Ghislaine Maxwell, who also totally is apparently innocent. But we're going to do the census now. Every year, we do a census in the community to get a better outlook on what the community looks like. Has it grown? Has it shrunk? Has it gotten older? Year over year, it has gotten older. Now, there's data from June 2020 to August 2024 in all the different time frames where I've done the census, usually around the month of August in this month. And shouts out to Brilliant Drink for putting this together. Incredible stuff. As you guys know, we start off by looking at the different age demographics. First and foremost, initially, when I first started doing the census, the number of 30 plus was only 18.93, 19% of the community. The largest chunk, the biggest group of people in the community was the 22 to 25-year-olds, comprising almost 30% of the community. And throughout time, that number has just grown. It's gone up. And now in 2024, 30 plus percent, 30 plus year olds is obviously the largest chunk, considering that obviously it's a massive, that number is anything from a 30-year-old all the way to a 67-year-old. So at a future date, we might actually just cut the under 18 side and just add a separate bracket for 30 plus to 40 plus. Because it's becoming, when we first started, we used to joke and say this is a daycare. And nowadays it's seemingly reflective of not a daycare, but instead an old folks home. But without further ado, let's start with age. Obviously, we're doing under 18 still. Maybe next year we'll just, if the under 18 goes even below 1%, which it might be at now, we'll just cut it out entirely. 18 to 21 is the second bracket. 22 to 25 is the third bracket. 26 to 29 is the next bracket. And also 30 plus. Remember, if you are at home at a Hasanabi household, okay, where your mom is also watching, get her to join the broadcast with her laptop to vote separately. Okay? Stop writing your age in there and stop writing your age in the chat and put it in the poll. Okay? Here is the poll results. The poll is now in the chat. You can vote on it. You can vote on it if you go to the current poll in the chat right now. Holy fuck, it is taking off like a spaceship. 30 plus is taking off like a spaceship, folks. God damn, it's going crazy up in here. All right. It's Unktown, baby. I don't see the poll on mobile. Wait, really? Does it not show up on mobile? I can't vote. It does. Hello? 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 Am I back? Do you see me? Fuck. Oh, you do see me. Okay, my internet is still kind of dusted. I had to swap over to the backpack. And I don't know what happened. Unfortunately, I got cooked. But it should be fine now. Did I Alt F4? No, I did not. I actually did not Alt F4. Is it choppy? It's a bit wonky. That's not good. It'll get better in a second. But that was definitely lame. I wasn't trying to skip. This is something I'm looking forward to. But the reason why um mysteriously I got cooked. Read the vote. A lot of us couldn't. Don't worry. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Is it effing again? You're breaking up? What the fuck is going on? What is happening? What? Weird. I don't know why it's busted. Call Jason for some bit rate? I can't. He's taking it all. Okay, I think it should be fine now. It probably took a while because I just turned it on. I guess the SIM cards took some time to like power up or something. I don't know, to like actually access the internet or something. But I think it should stabilize right now. Okay, continuing along with what we were doing. Okay. It's probably good now, and it'll probably be good now in general. We're gonna start that from the top. We're gonna do that. We're gonna redo that poll because real voice. What's happening? Is it? Why are people saying real voice? What's going on? Can new followers vote? Yes. Okay, I'll tweet about the census in real time. In the meantime, I don't know what's going on, dude. My internet is so fucking busty, dude. What the hell? It's like not loading. It's not even like loading properly. Um, I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Okay. Ah, it's census time. Get in now. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Mossad doesn't want us to do our census. No, the internet is like the mic cooked your voice. No, we're gonna do age again. 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 Hold on. There's an issue with my internet even on the bag for some weird reason, and I don't know what the fuck it is. But is will delay? Here it is. Here census. We're gonna do the we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the first census part census bracket again. Make no mistake. Is it effing? What the hell? What the f is happening? Why is this happening right now? You're choppy, bumpy sometimes? That makes sense? No, I think it's just like going up and down. The upload speeds just like erratically shift. And in the process of the upload speeds going up and down, it like ends up being choppy for some reason. I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. Um It's not I'm not being DDoS, chat. You can't fucking DDoS a like 12 SIM cards that I'm getting it off. Wait, what the fuck? Now it's just I got 0 bit. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? What is happening? I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so annoyed. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow potentially if this issue persists. I think it should be fine, but hold on. I'm gonna reach out to the team real quick. It's okay. It's probably related to the heat wave. It's not. This is not. I'm not using the infrastructure, the hardwire infrastructure that I have. I'm not using my regular internet. What the fuck is going on, dude? Chat stop backseating. Cell towers shat themselves. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay. Anytime I try to say, oh, we're good, it should be fine now. It ends up being not so good, but I think it should be good now, hopefully. Let's do a delay check. Everybody subscribe right now for free with a Twitch Prime or for $6. Subscribe now and also spam this number that I'm holding up right now, the number 4. Delay check, delay check. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. There's a crazy delay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I just realized there's like a fucking 40-second delay. Holy moly, there's a big delay. Okay. We're getting a lot of subscriptions now. There's like a 40-second delay. Which is causing me to realize that I definitely have to fix the ingest, which I'm going to do in a second. I'm going to fix the ingest in a second, and then we're going to do another wave of subscriptions slash the number that I'm asking you to spam. Unless I've already lost the internet again. Did I lose the internet again? Oh my God, I'm disconnecting and connecting. Fuck me. Why is it not fucking working, dude? What the hell is going on, dude? Server connection timed out. I have no idea if I'm live or not. I can't see my chat. I can't see my fucking websites. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. No need to panic. My internet is back completely. I'm back on Ethernet. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what happened there. Just kind of... Okay. Bro, we tried to fucking vote on one goddamn census. They can't hold us back. They can't take us out, chat. They can't. They can't do it. All right, we're going to test out the delay again. Subscribe. And also, type this number that you see on the screen, number 3. Testing out the delay. Everyone's typing 4. Why are you... Okay, we got no delay. All right, we're good. Hashtag real viewers stayed anyway. All right. I'm going right into it. God damn, everyone's going crazy with both the subscriptions and the motherfucking 3s being spammed in the goddamn chat. Holy moly, we're back. Y'all thought we were gonna go away. They thought that they could hold us back. They thought that we couldn't do a census, but we are doing a census in spite of all the ups and downs. We're stuffing the ballots, baby. This is the community that got Donald Trump elected by illegally voting for him. Holy Toledo. We had Mexicans. We had Guatemalans voting illegally for Donald Trump. Illegal voting, baby. All right, it's time. It's time to do the poll one more time, okay? We're doing age. Once again, we're doing age because the last poll was totally cooked. Okay? Under 18 was at 1%, by the way. And I don't know if we should keep under 18 any longer, but 18 to 21, 22 to 25, 26 to 29, and last but not least, plus 30. And I guess we can do a separate breakdown of 30 plus in the future potentially, or cut out under 18 and just do 0 to 21 or something. Okay, new poll, baby. Get it. You can vote. You can vote on mobile too. It just takes some time. Yeah, we can do 0 to 21. You can vote on mobile. It just takes it just shows up for some and it doesn't show up for all, it seems. I don't know. I have demographic concerns. My community is aged out of the marketplace of ideas. This is a community full of unks now. We're unked up. Not working on mobile, you can't select anything? Can you not select anything? Or or your unk and aunties. %, seemingly, is over the age of 30 plus. 26 to 29 is at 23%. 22 to 25 is at 19%. 18 to 21 is at 8%. And under 18 is at 1%. You can vote on mobile. You just have to refresh. That's what chatters were saying earlier, that you can refresh if you can vote on mobile if you refresh, chatters. Here it is. $13K voted only, tell viewers to vote. What are you kidding me? 13K votes for fucking 36,000 viewers is really good. That is a way higher participation rate than expected. There's hella people who can't even fucking vote on mobile. 13,000 votes is great. We haven't reached that number of votes in the past. I don't think. There's motherfuckers watching in the car, you know? Had to pull up desktop site for mobile. It don't work. Mobile doesn't work after refresh. Lies. I've refreshed 3 times and it still won't let me select anything. I mean, the poll on, fuck. Not everyone on mobile is able to vote, which obviously cooks the books a little bit. You have to use web. Android won't work. Update your app if you can't vote. Okay, well, that's crazy. But I guess that's one way to do it. But scrap under 18, bro. This year is the year. Next year, we're scrapping under 18. It's over. We're bracketing under 18 to 18 to 21. Or not 18, 0 to 21. But this year, last year, 30 plus was at 43%. This year, 30 plus is at 50%. Last year, 26 to 29 was at 22%. This year, 26 to 29 is still at 22%. Last year, 22 to 25 was at 21%. This year, 22 to 25 is at 19%. And last year, 18 to 21 was 11%. This year, it is at 8%. And under 18 is 1.69%. Now it's down to 1%. Android users are reporting that they're having a hard time voting. So that's a big L for Android users. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, this year's demographic breakdown. This community has just been, it's the same community. It feels like as our numbers have grown, every year I do this. And as our numbers have grown every single year, I realize that like it's the same, almost the exact same age distribution. It's just getting older. God, Harry Anthony, if there was a day for you to tune into the broadcast, today is the day. Holy Toledo! Ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at that. Look at that distribution. It's like the distribution is damn near identical. It's just getting like the same people are aging through the different brackets. If you started watching me in 2020, you just basically click through these different age groups. At some point, you just moved up into the next bracket in the Hasanabi community. We're going to do this next year until it's all 30 plus. We're turning into Japan. I'm realizing that we need fresh blood in this community. How the fuck did this happen? The only time where the under 18 percentage grew was in 2021. And since 2021, all of the cancellations seemingly have eviscerated the young blood in this community. Less fun, older chat, less fun. We're not having fun anymore. We got to do. How are you going to get fresh blood? We're going to do a Zoomer charm offensive. It's literally just the same chatters, which is kind of crazy, which means that in spite of everything, this community has kept growing over the course of the past 5 years now. And in the process of growth, it's just basically kept mostly the same community. Because like back then when I first did this in June 2020 and then in December 2020, right? Originally when I did this in like December 2020 and then December 2021 and then August, July, August, like at this time frame when I was doing it, this was literally like pre-election, post-election, right? And the numbers went from like, you know, when I did it in June, probably it was like 10K average to like 30K average. And then it's just 30K average all the way over here. Sometimes going up, sometimes going down. Dog, Zoomers are between 24 and 30 now too. No, that's true. I forget that fucking Zoomers are unk. I forget that now Zoomers are unk. It's Gen Alpha. Do some more phase collabs, unk. Stop saying your age. Pestiny might want to date you. No, dog. This is why Destiny doesn't fuck with this community, okay? This is why. Only 1% is under the age of 18. That's why he hates us. He's like, y'all are too old. We are not his demographic, bro. Oh, man. I got called Unk IRL for the first time today. Okay, we're moving on to the next bracket at the Hasanabi census. It's time for gender. We got male, female, non-binary, and other. Okay? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys know, this was a heavily male-dominated community that has become increasingly less male over time, and that is a good thing. Now we are going to do that. We are going to look for, we're going to see if this community has gotten more male-dominated or less. Manage the poll, new poll, gender. Male, female, MB, other. All right. The poll has started. Everybody, let's go. Once again, I don't do anything with this data. It's just a fun thing that we do for the community, okay? Considering that I don't really do any ads. I don't even run ads. And the Piker Broadcasting Service is sponsored by you, the viewers. For you, the viewers. Your voluntary contributions in the form of a Twitch Prime, which is free, or a $6 a month donation in the form of a subscription is the only way you can sponsor and support the Piker Broadcasting Service. Your sponsorship and your support allows me to maintain my editorial independence. All right, I haven't even looked at it yet. I'm going to keep it a secret for myself. You guys probably know what the poll results are looking like right now. I still don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, holy Toledo! The women are rising up. And the non-binaries are rising up. Oh my God. Male, female is not gender. Okay, shut up. You know what I mean. Don't do this. Okay, we need to find like some kind of designation here. Okay, everybody. It's just not. It doesn't mean like. If you are a trans female, say female, okay? Or wait, no, is that how we did it? Did we do cis man, cis woman, MB, and then trans? No, that's not how we did it. I don't think that's how we did it. No. It's just, no, we didn't do that. We only did men, women, non-binary, and other. There's a separate poll for trans. Why are you motherfuckers making shit up? No, it's like what you self-identify as. Every year we have this conversation. No, we haven't. There's a separate trans cis poll. Just wait. I'm trans. I pick female. Chatter was attention seeking. Also, I would not like it if you did that way. It would be otherizing. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. If you're a trans woman, you're a woman. Just pick female. What the fuck's wrong with you? If you're a trans man, pick male. The fuck? There's no separate designation. And if you're non-binary, you pick non-binary. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we've done it every year. What is this? What is this? Be normal. What the fuck? I don't even remember this being an issue. No, I mean, you say this every year. Do I? Do I have this conversation every year? I don't remember that. What the fuck? You think I would expect like trans women to pick male? What are you, crazy? That's insane. Okay, well, I've erased this conversation apparently that's taking place every fucking time. But you know what has actually gotten a lot cooler? 30% women. Let's fucking go. 30%. Yeah, the Hasanabi broadcast also does a genital inspection day. I was actually a trans medicalist all along. Turns out this was the big reveal. You caught me. God damn, it's over for the men. There is literally a gender side taking place here. What the fuck? If this continues, holy Toledo, men are going to be extinct in this community. By the way, this is an impressive gender breakdown for Twitch in particular, considering how male-dominated of a platform Twitch actually is. So the fact that year over year, the number of ladies have gone up from June 2020 at 11.51%, 83% men, 11.5% women, to all the way in 2025 to 29% women, 8% non-binary, which is the same as last year, and 1% other, is crazy. Turns out the thirst talk momentum is very much alive and very much well. More female viewers than Cutie, just saying. Yeah, I mean, that's also, yes, it's also true. Men are going extinct, folks. Men went from 67% last year, starting at 83%, to 67% last year to 62% this year. Holy Toledo. All right. Next up is political ideology. This one is always a contentious one because everybody always says, why is my particular political ideology not reflected in the polling results? And of course, you are not going to get exactly what you want out of this poll, but it doesn't matter. Put yourself in a bracket that you find most comfortable with. Politricks, I say. Politics, more like politricks. All right, we got socialist, social democrat, apolitical, liberal, and conservative. Okay, you already know what it is. Let's get it going. Let's get it twisted. That's how we started off. That's how it's going to be. Don't want to fucking hear about people complaining about the poll results. And as you can see here, initially when I started off in June 2020, we had a 5.24 conservative base of voters. We had liberals at 7.6%. We had social democrats at 35.57%. And socialists were the majority at 51.5%. Okay. And of course, the number of sock dems have gone down over the years and have maintained 18% in the last two, whereas everybody else have basically bracketed themselves in the socialists, with socialism being the 76.5% overwhelming majority year over year, growing from 51% in June 2020 all the way to 76%. Can we get the music back? Yes. The hogs have left or have converted from not being a hog. Oh my God! Holy Toledo! 85%. 85% socialist, 12% social democrat, apolitical is at 1%, liberals at 1%, conservatives at 1%. We need the hogs back, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? And I don't even want to say ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say ladies, because it seems to me like there's not a lot of gentlemen remaining in the broadcast. We got 60%. It is a gentle side. Men are under attack. It turns out I should be playing this music instead. Turns out the music that I've been playing this entire time was actually not good. I should be playing this instead. That's right. There is a specter haunting the Hasanabi broadcast, and that is the specter of communism, socialism, Marxist-Leninism. Can you read this out for the Android users? Confirmed to work for Android mobile users. Try using /vote in brackets number, where number is the option number, presuming top option is 1. Remember to remove curly brackets. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to vote and you are an Android cuck, all you need to do is type in the chat. For Android mobile users, try using /vote and then the number being the option number, presuming the top option is number 1 on the polls. The green boxes will be liberated. I might have to reconfigure these polls for next year as well, because it seems like we don't have any hogs in here, which is something that I am desperate for, as you guys know. At least back in the day, we had 5% of hogs that made up 90% of the conversation, and now the hogs have gone. Where are all my hogs gone? Asmongold's chat, of course. Unfortunately, I wish the hogs would return, at least some of them. We banned all the hogs. All right. That's it. Unless the hogs got converted. There it is. Socialists at 84%. I'm ending it. Socialists at 84%. Social Democrats at 13%. Apolitical at 1%. Liberal at 1%. Conservative at 1%. We have eradicated conservatism in this community. And we have created a socialist utopia in this community. All right, up next is ethnicity. This is another spicy one, a spicy facility where people get upset and frustrated that their ethnicity is not being properly represented. But you already know we have limitations. Ethnicity, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1 is Caucasian, white. Okay. Hispanic slash Latiner is number 2. Asian slash Pacific Islander is number 3. Black is number 4. And mixed slash other is number 5. The poll begins. Most of these are just Turks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, vote away. As you have seen, the number of whites have actually gone up and then maintained stability since 2021. That's right. In 2020, when we first did this poll before the election, mixed and other was at 25%, black was at 8%, Asian Pacific Islander was at 9%, Hispanic and Latiner was at 13%. The community has become less diverse over time. Whites have, unfortunately, colonized this chat. Calling this poll ethnicity is crazy law. This is just race categorized according to us. Yes, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. This is not an official government census, okay? Calm down. All right, it seems as though my racist behavior has taken a toll. Caucasian is still standing strong at 58%. Hispanic Latiner numbers have grown from 17% to 18%, it seems. Asian Pacific Islander is also at 8%, remaining strong. And black is still at 7%, whereas mixed and other went from 8% to 9%, it seems. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, this is busted. Okay, all right. There's something wrong here. Bro, this just shows that this community has literally been the same. Every year we have this conversation, and it literally has been like, there has been no difference whatsoever since like 2021, basically. And it's just the same people. They're just getting older. How is this fucking possible? How is this possible? Are we just going to keep, like, there's just no new faces around here? Or how does the ethnic the ethnic like demographic breakdown and everything else remain the same, and the community just keeps aging? Like, there are clearly newer people in here, you know what I mean? We're not, it's not the same 30,000 people. I don't understand. Is it the same 30,000 people? In 2021, you lost all the black conservatives, it seems. The same people getting older, but some people transitioned? Yeah, I think that's what happened. No, actually, this is like shocking. This is literally just the exact same percentage breakdown. Like a little bit more movement for the Hispanic Latiner caucus, but Asian Pacific Islander pretty much the same. Like 1319. Now it's 1495. Just more people are voting. And black percentage is at 7% this year, and it was 7.8% last year. Click on some chatters profiles. They're all 50 plus month subs / followers. Not bothering to answer anything because I can't see it. I can't see the poll on mobile and haven't answered anything. That's so cute. This guy said, my girlfriend in parentheses, Asian baddie, by the way, is a new viewer, but she's at work, so she can't vote. Asian baddie, by the way. Okay, bro. Nice, sweet flex, man. You're killing it. Horrible ad break segue. Also, 30-month subscriber. Following since 2022. No wonder the fucking demographics have remained the goddamn same. None of you motherfuckers are bringing in new people, bro. What the hell? Half of the chat has just been here for in perpetuity. Half of the chat has been here forever. We're going to be passing a decade. Motherfuckers are going to be in here. That's crazy. Okay, Caucasian at 58%, Hispanic Latino at 18%, mixed other at 10%, Asian Pacific Islander at 8%, black people at 7%. God damn. We ain't moved shit around these parts, bro. Let's do religion. Another annoying topic, okay? Annoying topic that every year leads to some of the funniest conversations that take place about how atheism is not the same as agnosticism, and also that atheists are actually the most undermined, the most unjustly maligned in this community, even though the entire fucking community is atheist. Okay, religion. There we go. First and foremost, we got atheist / agnostic. Then we have Christian. And if you're Catholic, that means you're fucking Christian, okay? Don't even play with me. Islam. Judaism. And other. All right, the poll begins now. What do I do if I'm culturally Jewish but don't believe in God? You just say Jewish, man. What do you mean? Just Jesus Christ. It's up to you, okay? Just make a Redditor option. We really need a black Israelite section. Agnostic really is different, but I get it. Dude, that is the nice bathroom. If I hadn't known you for years at this point and knew that you were a black man, I would never believe that you were a black man after what you just said right here. Okay? Agnostic really is different, but I get it. That is the most white Redditor ass take I have ever. I wish the fuck you would. That's the most white Redditor take of all time. Okay? Excuse me. Excuse me. Nah, you can convert someone that's agnostic but not an atheist. Okay, dude. Where's the Amish section? What the fuck? Sorry. Apologies to the Amish, but you just bracket it off as other. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got atheist and agnostic from 76% to 74%. Wow. First time we've seen a dip. Or I guess last year to the year prior to last year, there was a 2% dip and another 2% dip now. Uh-oh. What's going on? Christianity is on the rise from 11% to 12%. Islam from 4%, still at 4%. Seems like Islam was much more prominent initially. Okay. It seems like when I first started this broadcast, we had more Muslims. Judaism is at 1%, and it is increased to 2% by 1% to 2%. This year, it's still at 2%. Other is at 8%. Why'd you lose them in 2022? I don't know. I don't know what happened in 2022. This is what turkey criticism gets you? Nah. Wait, is Christianity on the rise? Were they actually cooking when they said that? Was that not a lie? Is Christianity actually on the rise, chat? What the fuck? It's one of the only demographics. It's the only religion that's grown in this chat. Atheist agnostic has gone down, and seemingly people have converted back to Christianity. How the fuck? Is this a recession indicator? What the hell's going on? Woke Pope, hello? Down by percentage, not by number, though? I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Left-wing Christianity is seeing movement on TikTok. It's time for the yearly recitation of the Shahada. Yeah, we got to get those Muslim numbers up, man. My girlfriend, Christian Batty, by the way, is a new viewer, but she's at work, so she can't vote. Yeah. These numbers would be so much better for Christianity if Pinoy Pope won, because as everybody knows, we have a massive Swagapino population in here. Atheists see non-practicing Jews and Muslims still call themselves that and didn't know they could too. No, I'm willing to bet the overwhelming majority of people who say they're atheist and agnostic are mostly from either Christian or Jewish background, but even mostly just Christian background. Like, I think even atheists who are of Jewish descent will still say Judaism. It is 2:56 a.m. in the Middle East, to be fair. Brother, do you think the only place where Muslims exist is the Middle East? My sister is voting illegally. She only watches when I visit. What the fuck? Voting illegally. Illegals! They're voting. Okay, next up, 74% Christianity, or not Christianity, atheist and agnostic. Atheist agnostic has gone down. Christianity's gone up. Everything else has stayed the same. All right. Next up is sexuality. That's right. Sex. Are we having it? Are we not? Just kidding. That's another poll. It's the V card poll. We'll do that afterwards. But before we do that, we got straight, bi/pan, because we're doing some kind of erasure always, gay/lesbian, asexual, and questioning/other. Remember, we're doing sexuality. Okay. Sexuality poll. Now, initially, when we first started off, this community was way more straight. And year over year, the straights have gone down, with the exception of July 2023, where there was an uptick in the number of straights. But starting point was 65% straight, and the end point last year was 55.9, so 56% straight. It seems like the men are under attack, and it seems kind of like the straights are under attack in this community. Only considering that the audience profile has not changed, I just suspected everyone became gay. It turns out the conservatives were right. Okay? Conservatives were right. People are just simply becoming gay. Here's the sexuality poll. Straights have gone down again. Now at 53%. Bi-pan is up from 27.5 to 30%. Oh my God. Holy Toledo. The gays and lesbians are also up 7.5 to 8%. Asexuals have gone up as well from 4.61 to 5%, and questioning/other is still remaining around 4%. That's gone down a little bit as well. Maybe some people are no longer questioning and figured out what kind of bracket they fall under. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, holy Toledo. Let's go. Buy Christian Unks on the rise. No queer section. Queer section would be just like other, I guess. Right? That's what we did before. Yep, that's right. The straights are getting eliminated, 56% to 54%. Bipan is on the rise from 27 to 29%. Well, it was 30 a second ago, so it's probably around 30 still. Gay and lesbian at 8% as opposed to 7.5. And the ace community has risen up from 4.6 to 5%. We are deleting the straights, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next is the height category. I don't necessarily care about the height category, but a lot of people wanted to put it in, and we have since December 2020. And I think it's one of the silliest ones because you don't really get anything. You don't really understand anything there, but here we are. All right. All right, I'm ending this poll. Okay, straights of one. Height category is the lie category. Why would you ever lie about that? No one can see you. No one can associate your username with whatever your input is. It literally is the most inconsequential thing of all time to lie about. All right, at number one, we have under 5 foot. At the second category, we have 5'1" to 5'5". At the third category, we have, wait, what the fuck? How did I do so many different ones here? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do I do 8 categories? Wait. Oh, it was the first poll was before Twitch. Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, yeah, we're doing under 5 foot, 5'1" to 5'5", 5'6" to 5'8". And then 5'9" to 5'11", and over 6 foot tall. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. No centimeters. Can 5'11" chatters get our own category for being so powerful yet humble yet also goated at the same time? Yes. All right, you want me to play CNN America's poll music? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Toledo! Welcome back to Harry Enton doing the polls. That's right. I might do a little collabo with him. This one popped off. Oh, shit. Let's go. Okay, Hasanabi After Dark. Let's go. King is running for U.S. Senate. Anti-Zionist. Very progressive. He's already being presented as Maine's own Zoran.
And the enemy is the oligarchy. It's the billionaires who pay for it. The politicians who sell us out. And yeah, that means politicians like Susan Collins. I'm not fooled by this fake charade of Collins' deliberations and moderation. The difference between Susan Collins and Ted Cruz is at least Ted Cruz is honest about selling us out and not giving a damn. Why can't we have universal health care like every other first world country? Why can't we take care of our veterans when they come home? Why are we funding endless wars and bombing children? Why are CEOs more powerful than unions? We fought 3 different wars since the last time we raised the minimum wage.
Listen, I totally understand why a lot of people see a swagged out white boy geared up looking like a grunt force tier 1 operator and immediately think of John Fetty Wapman. We've been burned before. As far as his platform goes, like, I mean, he's actively speaking out about this stuff too. Like, I mean, look, Graham Plattner to Prem Tucker on Zateo said there's a genocide that is occurring in Gaza, and at some point in the not so distant future, we are all going to be looking around and realizing that we failed the ultimate moral test of our time. But yeah, a lot is going on in the universe. A lot is going on in the world of Hasanabi Piker. A lot is going on in the world in general. Oh, I had a wonderful conversation with a friend of mine who has made it successfully out of Gaza, and he is in the United States of America now. He's going to college here. I'll be hanging out with him when I get to the Dartmouth Charlie Kirk debate. So that's amazing news as always. Obviously, I think I've given you guys a little bit of an update on that before in one of my other personal news segments. But yeah, that's what matters. You know what I mean? Everything else obviously might suck. And while everything is like shitty, when will you be giving info on the Charlie Kirk debate? I want to make the drive. I don't know what the info is. I mean, I think the info is out there. It's like readily available out there in the ether, out there in the universe. I don't have any additional information on it. I'm hearing that a British man cooked you in basketball the other day. Okay, that's a lie. Don't ever trust the British. When are you and the debate kid from TikTok lining up for prep? Yeah, I thought we could do some fun content around it, considering that apparently Charlie Kirk is like very scared of Dean, the TikTok liberal Spider-Man Dean himself. And so for a handful of billionaires and multinational corporations and inflation, stagnation, and decline for the rest of us. In 1990, there were 66 billionaires in America. Today, there are over 900. When you look around, do you see a community that is over 10 times wealthier than 1990? So here's the thing. In order to put together a coherent political campaign, you need to talk about what you stand for. You need to talk about who you want to defend. And more importantly, perhaps, you need to talk about who you despise and who you oppose. Targeting billionaires who are unimaginably powerful figures, but their numbers are minuscule, is good. You need to position yourself against villains. Democrats don't do that. They want to suck up to the billionaires, and so they look like they're phony. We must pass a billionaire minimum pass a billionaire minimum tax, establishing a baseline tax that rate the super rich cannot go under. It's policy extremely popular, but too often we have elections between multiple candidates who refuse to support it. I like that. Uphold tribal sovereignty and self-determination. God damn, that's woke as. That's cool. But yeah, I will be going and interviewing him and stuff and getting making a better assessment in the future. Yeah. So like I've said, I'm excited. I'm excited about our boy here. Okay. I'm excited about our boy Graham Plattner. There are some things that, give me a little bit of pause, obviously. But I'm not going to let that get in the way. Like I said, what matters to me is who you are now and not what you've done in the past. And the reason why I say that is because, like, when you look at a guy who's done multiple tours, there's gonna be a record filled to the brim with blemishes. Okay, not good blemishes either, like some big ones. And overall, my expectations. Wait, hold on. One second. When I'm like setting up something for tomorrow. You should definitely watch the Majority Report. One second. Trump just announced Chicago is next for the army takeover. Oh, Jesus Christ. His platform looks good, but the platform doesn't necessarily show the entire story. You know what I mean? You got to look at the platform. You got to look at what he's currently saying. You got to look at what he's said in the past. And bro, trying to read a chatter while texting your brain is something else. Yeah, no, I know. Overall, it seems like a significantly far better candidate than one we've seen so far from the Democratic Party's new crop of talent. DSA guy. In the past, he had the high school photo that he posted, his high school yearbook photo that he posted, where it literally says like free Kosovo, free Kurdistan, and free Palestine in 1995. So that's like, as I said already, that is the most quirked up white boy. Of course, what gives you pause about him? Multiple tours, including, I believe, potentially a Blackwater, like, or I don't even know if it was Blackwater, but like he did some PMC work. So that immediately worries me a little bit. That worries me for sure. But like, if you think that's like, if you think that in and of itself is like indicative of him like being a federal agent or whatever, no. I don't think the American government is working on disrupting leftist movements in this country, because they've already had tremendous success overall. Every single week, a day to look forward to, no matter what. It's Friday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday.
Then it's Saturday, Sunday. What?
It's Community Census Day. That's right. It's the annual Hasanabi Community Census Day. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. We get to understand the community a little bit better today as well. The reason why we celebrate every Friday, of course, is because our forefathers fought long and hard for this right that we have, a time to have to ourselves. If you like the 5-day work week, then thank a union, thank the labor union movement, thank our forefathers who worked hard and fought with blood, sweat, and tears to ensure that you can have a weekend and enjoy yourself and have a sense of autonomy and have a sense of purpose in your life. It is August 2022. It's August 22, 2025, 11:07 a.m. and we are live. We're alive, baby, and we got a lot to talk about. But it's Friday. My only day off for this weekend next week. Yeah, well, if you're blue collar, white collar, no matter what color the collar, we got it all. All right, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Hasanabi Census Day. We'll be doing that at 3 p.m. Pacific, as I've already said. The vibes are supposed to be immaculate today. I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna keep those vibes immaculate, no matter what happens. Even though some people will probably inevitably try to mess it up. Okay. Folks. Before I get into the news, and there's plenty of news to talk about, of course. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my own personal news, about what's going on in the world of Hasanabi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God. That's what I'ma do. Don't hide the hickey, though. I got no hickeys, man. Okay? I ain't got no hickeys. Let me tell you something, okay? A lot of news happening in the world, but a lot of news happening in the Hasanabi Piker world as well. Hasanabi Piker universe as well. And by that, I mean, I ended the broadcast yesterday after 8 long but fantastic hours of coverage, wall-to-wall coverage. Watch the Hassan versus Hassan. Yeah, 0 bitches and 0 hickeys is right. Hassan versus Hassan. We did that. I was on Hassan Minhaj's show. It was amazing. And then after that, I played a little bit of Expedition 33 as I waited for Will Austin, QT Cinderella, to pull up so that we could shoot another episode of Fear. And notice how I didn't say March, because he is nowhere to be found. He is incognito. died of a self-suck incident. Yes, offline gaming. Boo. I know. Offline gaming. I'm in Act 2 in the story, and it's been going great. It's really, really. It has also been an emotional roller coaster. But did you fuck up a Tres Leches cupcake? I fucked up too. You know I'm a sucker for Tres Leche. Cutie brought Tres Leches cupcakes, and she brought key lime pies, little baby key lime pies. It was amazing. We did another banger episode. I was basically delirious by the end of it though, because like we shot from like 8:45, 9 p.m. till like 11:30. And I think I've never done this before. But like I literally got up the moment the podcast was over. I got up and I instantly went to sleep. Okay, bro, that's like 6 leches. That's true, I did. Overzealous is coming for you. What is this? Which way, Western man? Listen up, Hamas. I'm a pedophile. Versus overzealots. It is cool that a lot of these guys, like, they kind of don't fit the mold of like soft boy in the way that under previous circumstances, like a lot of these like neck bearded neo-Nazis and like edgelords online look. It's always good. It's always good to be healthy, but it's also extra good to just like flex on your haters every now and then. You know what I mean? Do a little bit of body fascism. It doesn't hurt to be able to put up big weight. And speaking of big weight, after the Fear Ant podcast was over, I went to sleep instantly, woke up early in the morning as always, immediately went and worked out. That's right. Had a good morning overall with my little workout. You know, you already know what it is. You already know what's up. Also, this fit was fitting. If I do say so myself, I'm going back to yesterday's fit a little bit, but like this fit was low key fitting. Okay. Anyway, here it is. Here it is. We got some shoulder mobility problems, but overall, still pumping through it. Boom, 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 boom. Nice little 210 action. Not a big deal. It's nothing to me. It's light work to me. Look at that control. Goddamn, all the way up. All the way. You already know what it is. Got a little I want you to come to your senses. Annual community census at 3 p.m. PSD today. Meme there as well. And then that's it. And then today's fit pick is also Unfinished Legacy. Shouts out to the Crash Dummies podcast. Shouts out to the Unfinished Legacy. That fit gives you Cuban and Dominico Park circa 1986. I love that.